Hi guys, so today's video is going to be a little different setup than what we usually have. Fortunately, me and my bo- boyfriend slash husband, we are currently going through something that we have to move out by 30 days. And to be honest, at the beginning, you will get panic. You will feel like you're having a panic attack. But by the third day, you kind of get into reality that, okay, this is what I'm living and what's going to be the solution. So, me and my partner, thank God, we're not going to be in the street. We're going to be living with my mother for a couple of months and until we're able to go back, living on our own. And I wanted to film the process. I wanted to take you with me. I feel like this is going to be too raw, but I'm not afraid to show you what I'm actually living. And this is not gonna be like this forever. It's part of the process. And if you like this type of content, I'm advise you to subscribe. My name's Lily, and we talk about manifestation, alignment, and so forth. In situations like this, most people run and hide or make make a huge fit. But I decided to make something different because the old version of me maybe would have reacted that way. But I got up, I said, I'm gonna turn on the camera and I'm gonna get to work because that's what life's about. Like, when you're in the chaos, you can't stay focusing on the problem, you have to focus on the solution. So, like I said before, it took me 3 days. 3 days to just analyze the situation. Yeah, I was sad about it. I cried for it a lot. But I got up and I'm here today and we're going to work on this. This is day 1 of 30. Right now, the whole house is a mess. Everything is everywhere. Even me. My head is everywhere. But that's not the point of this video. The video is for you to really see what a 30-year-old is going through in the process and how to keep yourself calm and with faith. It's hard when you're all of a sudden forced to it's hard when all of a sudden you're forced to do this change, and it's not up to you, it's up to other people to decide. And that's what got us very angry, because if we are putting our money into a space and energy, it's because it should be respected. So that's mainly a brief of what's going on. And yeah, that's why here you are with me and my mess. It's not gonna be a mess for long. So, and this is where we stand. Me and my boyfriend, we are firm. We have a set foundation of our relationship, and I feel like we this made us closer than ever. And I feel like that it should be that way, because instead of being against each other, at the beginning it was a little rough, because he did want to really stay with this house. But at the same time, you know, when time kept passing by, he realized that if it's if it's taken away with his bad intention, it's better off to let it happen now than later. So that's why I'm like, after the beginning, we were very, very, very like sad about it and we didn't want it to happen. But at the same time, we see it as a challenge, for these 30 days to just put our minds to that, hey, it's bad the situation, but at least we're gonna be able to upgrade and live in a new space and start a new life. And it's gonna be ours, okay? Nobody's gonna be able to say whatever, I talk a lot about growth and manifestation, and this is where the rubber meets the road. Because in moments like these, like where I am the type of person that I think positive all the time, where when everything's going perfect, I like to always think, the good things. And moments like these, where I see boxes everywhere and that I have to pack my things for 30 days, that's where, my mind has this competition with this little angry me and positive little me. So it's a battle, constant battle, but I am not afraid to, you know, to just see things in a different lens and try my best. Like, hey, I cannot control everything. And once you realize that you are not able to control everything, that's where you have to sit back and just live with what you got, you know? So that's the best thing that I can get out of this situation. So, and believe me, it's already bad. So, hey, the least thing I can do is just listen to the birds and pack my things and see where I'm gonna go next. I'm choosing to believe that God has something better for us and in alignment of what we want and need for our future. So I'm not complaining anymore. I'm deciding to look at it as, hey, what are we gonna do next? I'm gonna show you some pictures of us so you can see a little bit of our past. I know, aren't they cute? If you're going through a sudden like shift or anything bad, you're not alone. And come and join us and let's build our armor together. I'm going to keep documenting these 30 days, so make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for what we have on our future videos.